What's up everyone, Pete here from Primordial Radio. Man, am I excited about what we have got lined up for you today. Rammstein, new album Zeit is coming out. But Rammstein are such a hugely important band for me personally because they were the first band I ever saw live.
Say what?
Setting the bar so ridiculously high. Always wanted to take a look into just how Rammstein developed their live show, because there was a time where they were in clubs, it weren't like this gargantuan beast that they are today, and how they went from there to where they are now as one of the biggest metal bands on the planet. So before we get to that, if you could hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, it would be hugely appreciated because it really does help us to grow the channel and bring you more cool stuff like what we have for you today. So let's get to it.
Primordial Radio.
Rammstein, meaning ramming stone, formed in Berlin in 1994. Impressively, the band's lineup has remained unchanged throughout their history. This really is a significant achievement when you consider just how many changes successful bands such as Metallica, Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, and more have had over the years. Of course, everybody today knows Rammstein for their monumental stage show, fire-breathing, pyrotechnics, and even the gin cannons. They've got it all. But no band could possibly start out with such an extravagant show. So how did Rammstein become the band they are today? To answer that, we've got to go back to 1994 and find out what the hell Rammstein were doing in clubs in those early days and who they were being influenced by. Rammstein guitarist Richard Z. Kruspe.
A German band that kind of got famous out of their Neue Deutsche Welle, which was kind of an interesting time in Germany because I think it was the first time after the area of electronic music with Kraftwerk and Can that created something called the Neue Deutsche Welle. There was a lot of stupid stuff there, but there are a lot of bands that actually had a lot of depth to it too, which one band called Ideal, and they did one song called Erschießen, which kind of symbolized, Berlin got separated by the wall. And yeah, there's something to do with my history and my, me living in East and not get through the West.
Not afraid to put himself in the line of fire, quite literally. Rammstein vocalist Till Lindeman took on a prominent role within the band in the early years, experimenting with pyrotechnics. But following an accident in Berlin on the 27th of September 1996, in which some burning decorative parts of the stage collapsed, the band started using professionals to handle the pyrotechnics. Probably a wise move. Subsequently, Till qualified as a licensed pyrotechnician and often spends entire songs engulfed in flames. He has suffered multiple burns on his ears, head, and arms. Hypocrisy and Pain frontman Peter Tägtgren on working with Till Lindeman.
I think if you see him from the outside, if you know him, he's not really any different than anybody else, He just has a vision of how he likes things to look like, and he's a very smart guy when it comes to the business stuff and to the show, to see and things like that. And so, other than that, he's a normal guy.
No stranger to controversy over the years, Rammstein's extravagance became an integral part of the band's identity. During the American Family Values Tour in 1998, alongside the likes of Ice Cube, Korn and Limp Bizkit, the band was arrested for public indecency. In one of their more infamous moments, Till Lindeman engaged in simulated sodomy with fellow band member Christian Flake Lorenz, in which they were subsequently arrested, fined $25 and spent one night in jail. I suspect they could afford the fine. There's also been continued controversy around the band over the years around their music videos, such as Mein Tale, Pussy, America, and more recently, Deutschland. Speaking of courting controversy, Richard from the band states, "You have to understand that 99% of the people don't understand the lyrics, so you have to come up with something to keep the drama in the show. We have to do something. We like to have a show. We like to play with fire. We do have a sense of humor, we do laugh about it, we have fun, but we're not Spinal Tap." Reportedly, Rammstein's motto is, "Do your own thing and overdo it." Now approaching their 30th year as a band, Rammstein seemingly show no signs of slowing down anytime soon, and with show reschedules galore post-COVID and a new album on the way, it's a safe bet to say that fans will be more than ready to get their live Rammstein fix again. Maybe just don't go to the front row if you value your eyebrows.
Primordial Radio.